Welcome back to the Retro Sports Gamer channel. It's your boy Green Majik, who's streaming late, who's streaming great. We're streaming some NBA Hangtime, Super Nintendo. Coming at you late on a Friday night. We've been playing some Hangtime on the Monday nights Super Nintendo Opens, where you can play up to 4 players live on and pop up the chat here. I see some other things. What's up, Green Majik? It says Infamous Smoke. We're just playing some NBA Hangtime. Spur of the moment. Spur. Pun intended. Honestly, my roommate and I randomly were talking about some NBA action tonight. We were getting nostalgic. Obviously, there's no live NBA action these days. It's April 2025 or whatever it is. We're talking about the Bulls documentary, The Last Dance. We're getting nostalgic about the 90s NBA. And I've been thinking a lot about the 90s NBA. No face cam tonight. Okay, let me try to get that in here, because I meant to have the face cam. Yeah. Obviously, we're not playing Tecmo Super Bowl, so hopefully you can see the face cam now. Streaming late, we're streaming great. I've just been thinking about 90s NBA. This game, NBA Hangtime, has really been growing on me recently. I'm one of the NBA Jam guys, as you know. I've won a couple tournaments. Crystal Pepsi Clear, says Infamous Smoke. Really love me some NBA Jam Tournament Edition. It is one of my favorite games of all time on the Super Nintendo. Love it also on the Genesis, where I've won those tournaments. Hangtime is the successor. It happens after Midway and Acclaim split. So Acclaim took the NBA Jam franchise name, tried to make some simulation games with NBA Jam. But Midway still took it the arcade route, and that's where NBA Hangtime comes in. It's in Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis and Nintendo 64. So tonight we're going to be playing Super Nintendo, NBA Hangtime, and I thought I would play as the San Antonio Spurs. I've been looking at the attributes of the teams for NBA Hangtime Super Nintendo, and I've been trying to find what teams are, Tier 1, Tier 2, 3, 4, 5, which is a way that I really get excited about these games, kind of trying to break down the attributes, the players, see what teams really stand out above the rest, which players are middle of the road, and which players are very weak. So, I was looking at the Spurs. Sean Elliot is even better than he is in NBA Jam Tournament Edition. And David Robinson is still great. So, even though the Spurs don't have Dennis Rodman, who's one of the best players on NBA Jam Tournament Edition, they're still one of the best teams, And one factor in that is that injuries don't play a factor. So if a player gets pushed over, he doesn't accrue an injury. He doesn't slow down in his effectiveness. So I'm not going to create a player, even though that's one of the best modes of this game. We are going to enter a name. Let's go ahead and say Duncan. Now, Tim Duncan is not in this version of the game. Actually, he's not in any of the Hangtimes. He was the next, I think he was 1997 draft. But let's go ahead and say Duncan. We're just going to pop my birthday in there, no record. So we're just going to start a San Antonio Spurs campaign. Obviously, the game brings up Pippen and Rodman. Now, Infamous Smoke is asking me, better high school football player, Al Bundy or Uncle Rico? That's a good question. I'm going to go ahead and say Uncle Rico. I haven't done scouting on that, but that's what I'm going to say. So, David Robinson, well, let's go through the whole team. You got Sean Elliott, who's got speed, medium power. What's up, Adam? I see you in the chat. Thanks for checking in. We're streaming late. We're streaming some NBA Hangtime, Super Nintendo. We're gonna jump in with the San Antonio Spurs campaign. Sean Elliott, good speed, medium power, good shooting, which seems to me to be one of the top attributes for a player in this game. Dunks above average, steals average, blocks average. So Sean Elliott, what he's got going for him is speed and shooting, which is really what you want in a player to put beside a power player, a dominant force. And that's David Robinson. So he's got speed, power, shoot, dunks, medium steal, and block. He's one of the best players in the game. What's up, Jason Graves? Good to see you in the chat. We're going to put David Robinson as my drone. Sean Elliott's going to be my main squeeze. And we're going to lock it in. And we're just going to start a campaign, and we're going to see...
Spurs versus Grizzlies.
We're going to see how the Spurs feel. I'm going to try to learn what are the most important attributes in this game. So next Monday night when I'm playing with Tom, Matt, Sean, and those guys, we're going to see what are the most important attributes, so I can be the most. Al Bundy, says Jason Graves, so I can be the most. See, I missed a block there. I was right there, but maybe if I had a higher block rating, maybe would have gone. Missed a 3-pointer. Sean Elliott going for the dunk, but and there you have that hang time. What's up, Deontay? That's right, Amish Assassin doing the work. And Sean Elliott getting that block. Great. Oh, nice. That's some drone work there by David. Oh, but it's stolen. And there you have it. Sometimes the drones will steal it from you. Oh, and the brick dunk. That happens in NBA Jam TE. Oh, I was right there. Wow. Very poor defense by the Spurs. Sometimes those passes get blocked. I told him to kick it out to me. Wow, Vancouver.
For 3.
Vancouver tying it up 9-9. Infamous Smoke saying, do you prefer this game on Sega, Super Nintendo, or N64? That's a great question. I feel like I need to really give it the Green Majik treatment, which I haven't done. I played the game on Super Nintendo a decent amount, and ooh, right there for the block. Keep missing the defensive plays. I played a decent amount on Super Nintendo and an okay amount on N64, and I feel like the main reasons why the N64 game is superior, and you'll hear Tom talk about that, you know, non-stop on this channel, the N64 version being superior, is that for one, it's more true to the arcade. 2, you know, better graphics. 3, it includes the 1996 draft class, which is lots of Hall of Famers. Steve Nash, we're talking Kobe Bryant, Ray Allen, we're talking several Hall of Famers for the NBA. But also, it has more memory capability. So there's a voice chip in the N64 that there's not in the Super Nintendo. So things like, what's up, Tom? Good to see you in the chat. I'm streaming late. I'm streaming great. We're playing some Hangtime. We're playing. I'm playing Troy and Tecmo. All right. I am playing the computer in NBA Hangtime, and we are just chilling. I'm glad that the channel is free. I decided to do some San Antonio Spurs campaign mode. You playing this off console? No, this is on console. I have a Super Nintendo, obviously. I have my Hangtime cartridge. I don't have a lot of my Super Nintendo games on me. A lot of them are a Demon Tab. For some reason, I had Hangtime on my person. I don't know why that was. Adam saying, go Troy. Furniture saying, 1996 NBA Draft also had Samaki Walker, whose top's on shakes right about now. I feel you. The 1996 Draft was really special, and that's encapsulated in the N64 version of NBA Hangtime, and that's again one reason why the 64 version is superior to Super Nintendo. As far as Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo, I don't know. I haven't given the Sega Genesis very much attention, but you know, I love me some Genesis. Oh, goaltending, and it's really worth checking out, I'm sure. I don't have that cartridge. I should probably order it. That would be a good campaign mode. Okay, so as we found out just now. Oh. Okay. So I did a goaltend, and I was able to keep my chain of fire going. So that's good to know. That's always one of the main aspects of these types of games is how do you get on fire? What are the limitations? Furniture saying Furniture saying CBD Magic threw on his redneck pumps and is ready to go. That's right. Ooh. Grizzlies trying to do a little comeback here. Ooh. Getting that rebound. Getting that lay-in. Adam saying, one thing I don't like about NBA Hangtime is that you can't break the backboard in this game. I feel you, but Adam, would you rather break the backboard or would you rather do an alley-oop? You know what I'm saying? So in this game, you can do alley-oops, and not only that, you can get the team on fire by doing 3 alley-oops. So nice dunk attribute for Sean Elliot. Oh, I missed a couple shoves there. Yeah, that happens. Sean Elliott, he's open. He's got that shooting attribute. He's gonna rail it. Nice shot. 17 seconds. Sometimes you want to strategize, and you just want to take the last shot. And I'll go ahead and take it, and I'll rail it. And Spurs up by a decent amount. What's up, Metal Face Doom? I see you in the chat. Hope you're having a great late Friday night. Redneck Pumps, dude, are you dyslexic? Yeah, I don't know, man. I do not know. Ooh, Sean Kemp getting his own rebound. And there it is. A lot of times, Super Nintendo Hangtime, you will see an open shot with a good shooter. It'll just go in, and that's kind of, that's different than what I'm used to for NBA Jam Tournament Edition. I'm used to dunks and 3-pointers only with really high percentage 3-point shooters. For the Super Nintendo, oh, Sean Elliott getting his own rebound. Love that. But in Hangtime, it's just a different ballgame. And if you're a good shooter, doesn't matter what position you are. Sometimes I just lost it on the pass there. Okay. There it is, letting that drone do that work. Oh, there it is, Sean Elliott. 14-point lead, not a huge beatdown, but Oh, thanks, Furniture. Appreciate you checking in. Hope you had a good week. Hope to see you Monday night in the SNES Open, and we'll see you later, buddy. Ooh, JHOT247 saying the Eagles drafted a quarterback. Hello? So I haven't dialed into the NFL draft too much, but I am a fair-weathered Packers fan, and I did see that they drafted a quarterback, which is obviously huge, just like the Circle of Life. Anytime you replace a future Hall of Famer, it's a pretty freaking big deal. So in this game, it really came down to the second period. Otherwise, it was pretty even. And that's one thing I'm trying to figure out is, what's up, Melanie Beckberg? Good to see you in the chat. Hope you're having a great night. She says, I'm a friend of an other friend of yours. Nice. Glad to have you. Hope you're having a great night. We're just hanging out, playing some games, playing NBA Hangtime. With Super Nintendo, no record. What? Just type that in. We might have to play the Grizzlies again.
Spurs versus Grizzlies.
Adam's saying it makes me wonder if that Tom likes the Bears draft. Good question. I think Tom is pretty passive when it comes to his Bears passion. Obviously, he grew up as a Bears fan, but there was a time where his Bears passion faded. I think it was in the Cutler era where the Bears really just kind of sold out on Jay Cutler. And that's something that can make or break a franchise, and that's something that can make or break a fan's trust. Even a lifelong, oh, nice block. Even a lifelong fan like Tom. Ooh, Sean Elliott with the leaner. Ooh, gets the dunk in. Those dunks come really quick. They are hard to block. So you try to shove them before they get it in. Ooh, there it is. There it is. If I'm wide open, probably gonna rail it. Sean Elliott. Ooh, good block, good defense. But the Grizzlies get the rebound. So still happy about my defense. Ooh. Sometimes you just want to pass it around the horn to get that open shot. It really thought maybe I had that block. It really is about the open shot in Hangtime. If you have a high shooting attribute and you're open, then you're working, baby. Adam's saying he can't buy a bucket. That's right. That's what you say oh! And I just had a nice shove there. And I'm finding it pretty doable to play defense with Sean Elliott. He's got enough speed, enough power, enough skill attribute that he can not a high block, so he's not going to block all those. Ooh. He's not going to block all those alley-oops. Good defense by the Grizzlies. Nice. So Adam's saying, trust me, Green Majik, I know where you're coming from because I'm a Miami Dolphins fan. Yeah, dude, the joke with the Dolphins is that they've been trying to replace Dan Marino since, 1998 or 1999. And it's a little depressing, but it's as a retro sports video gamer, it's kind of apropos because if we're talking about Tecmo Super Bowl and really any retro sports video game, Dan Marino is going to be one of the nice block by Robinson. Dan Marino is going to be one of the top quarterbacks, top 5 of the league. He was for his whole career, basically. So that's really hard for the Dolphins to replace him with someone who's considered up to snuff. So I'm going to keep Elliot and Robinson. Robinson probably not just a tier 1 player, but an S tier player. He's got everything you want for your drone. That's right, Adam. Dan Marino was on NFL Blitz. That's right. And they had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as a running back, as far as I remember. So I'm gonna continue to be Elliot. He's got some speed. He's got some shooting attribute. Elliot is probably a tier 1 player, just not an S tier player, you know. And so he's not gonna block those shots like that. But he is gonna make a lot of easy shots. He's going to get some blocks like that one right there. And that's what we're talking about with the San Antonio Spurs. I would put them as a tier 1 team in this game. You know, they can't stop everything. But especially because of injuries. What's up, Charlotte? Good to see you in the chat. We're just playing some NBA Hangtime. We're doing a Spurs campaign here. Going to see how this feels. Ooh, nice steal. Oh, and the alley-oop. Oh, 3 pushes. Sean Elliott gets the steal. So maybe that's what it takes. Maybe it takes 3 shoves to get the steal. I'm all about defense in these retro sports video games. A lot of times they skew towards offense just to, like, you know, get some excitement, make you feel like you can compete. Ooh, we got a piece of it, but it still went in. It happens. Sometimes you just want to give it to the drone, just, you know, let him do its thing. And what's up, Toasty Domain? Good to see you in the chat. Yeah, we got some late night hang time. Oh, misses the last shot. Late night hang time, Friday night. My roommate and I we were just talking some NBA. The game is awesome, says Melanie. That's right. It's a fun name. It's a fun game. It's in the NBA Jam mold. It's unique though. It has some very unique qualities. Like right there, I couldn't pass it in between the 2 guys. Oh, I needed him to pass that back to me, but I didn't see who had it. We've been playing play more. I love it, says Melanie. We've been playing a little bit more hang time on the channel because on Monday nights we've been doing this Super Nintendo Open. Oh, Sean Elliott with the block. In which we've been playing, these Super Nintendo games. Especially the ones that have more than 3 players. Oh, that was an easy brick, Sean. You got to make that. So NBA Hang Time, it's compatible with 4 players, which not every Super Nintendo game was. But it makes it a lot more fun because obviously there's only 4 avatars on the screen at one time. So if you got someone controlling every player, you're controlling the whole game basically. I just dished it off to the drone for a last second shot. NBA Hang Time, great Super Nintendo basketball game. very fun. What's motivating to me is that I really don't know. I don't know this game to the bare bones like I do NBA Jam Tournament Edition, and so there's some newness there. I'm trying to discover it. I'm trying to learn how to become dominant in the game, you know? And so it's fun. It's fun to learn. Just a fun game in general. Melanie's saying, do you play Mario Kart? I'm actually new. So, I play Mario Kart mostly in the older versions. Wow, I was going to type my name in here. No record, wow. I guess we're gonna keep playing the Grizzlies forever. I played Mario Kart on Super Nintendo quite a bit.
Spurs versus Grizzlies.
I find it really fun on Super Nintendo. It's very simple. Nintendo 64, it's more complicated and it has a much better multiplayer element. It's a great party game. And then of course all the other Mario Karts are really fun. Yay, says Melanie. Ooh, good steal by Sean Elliott. Brings it home. He's heating up. They didn't say it, but he is. Ooh, good steal by Sean. So, that was a key. That was a key possession there. If you're heating up, you really want to try to get on fire. Nice rebound by David Robinson, my drone. And that's the benefit of having a really good drone. Sometimes the passes aren't there. I went ahead and gave it to David because I wanted a couple points. And I let David get that because he's heating up now, so. Ooh! Sometimes you get that in Hangtime. It looks like a. It looks like a goaltend, but sometimes they just. Oh! Okay. It's hard to tell your drone what to do in those. Oh, nice defense. Anyway. So Brandon Stevens the same. Brandon Stevens, marry Kylie Ray. So Melanie is a movie creator, actually. Well, that would be interesting to hear about what movies you created. We can all use more good film in our lives. And I'm saying I like this game more than NBA Showtime. Please don't tell them. Ha ha ha. Man. That's just a preference thing. NBA Showtime has probably more depth. But you know what? Sometimes the older game just wins. You know, like obviously we play a lot of Tecmo Super Bowl original on Nintendo, and we just think it's the best football game ever. So the fact that a game is newer doesn't make it better necessarily by default.
For three. Score.
Sean Elliott railing the three. He's got that three attribute.
Pass it. For three. He's heating up.
Back-to-back three-pointers for Sean Elliott. If you leave him open, he's probably going to make it. Okay, now I'm double guarded. Look at that. That's some good defense by the Hangtime drones. And I got it, but it's goaltending, but I'm still... I still want to get on fire, baby. So...
For two. For three.
All right, good D, good D. Melanie's saying, I get paid because I'm a live outdoor movie person. Melanie is my mom's name. That's right, Melanie. Keep fighting, dude. Live your dreams. Live your best life. I'm going to pretend you're my niece and say that the world is yours. Things look weird right now with COVID-19. But just keep your head up and be true to yourself, and you'll go far. And I hope your mom's doing well.
For three.
There it is. Dropping it in.
For two.
Get that out of my schlouse.
For two.
Get that out of my schlouse. Okay. Sometimes they give you the rainbow and it's...
Pass it. Pass it.
There it is. There's a three-pointer.
For two.
That's okay. That's okay. Any secret characters in this game? Oh boy. Definitely. Definitely. It's a midway game. You know they're going to have secret characters. Way more than is necessary.
For three. He's heating up.
I'm trying to think of...
Pass it. For two.
I play good defense. Sometimes it doesn't roll. I don't know. If you come up with a secret character that you want to see, I will try to get it in here, and we'll try to make it happen. So just let me know.
For three.
Ooh.
For two. He's heating up. For three. Pass it. For two.
Wow, he's on fire. But that's okay, because I'm just gonna dunk it, and he's gonna be out.
Pass it. For two.
Into the fourth quarter. Melanie's a beautiful name. I agree, Adam. Melanie's saying her Zodiac sign is Gemini, and it's dangerous, but she doesn't kill. And I appreciate you because we have enough going on as it is. We don't need no people killing people. You know what I'm saying?
Pass it. Raises up. Score.
And good play. There's not much I could do to
For three.
defend that. Ooh, Sean Elliott getting his own rebound.
For two.
Sean Elliott getting some rebounds. He is
For
a
three.
player.
Score.
Ooh, and that falls. That heavy, heavy shot.
Passes. Raises up. Passes.
Come on, you gotta get the ball, Dave Robinson. Come on, buddy. You're tier 1.
Passes. Passes. Raises up. He's heating up.
I was there. That's all I'm saying. I was there.
Passes. Passes. For 3. Score.
Ooh! Yeah, Sean Elliott. There it is.
Score.
Now you just got to get in the way. And ooh, nice defense.
Passes. Score.
I was right there. It's okay. Still got a 10-point lead
For 2.
with the hook shot. Oh, gets his own rebound.
Raises up.
Oh, and the alley-oop. Oh,
Passes. For 3.
okay. Didn't make the last shot, but that's okay. Adam saying, I know that on NBA Jam there's a Mortal Kombat character in this game. You're probably right. Midway was really big on, cross-referencing their franchises. They had Mortal Kombat characters in their basketball games. If you name a Mortal Kombat character that you think is in this game, I'll try to get him in here. That's up to you. Melanie's saying, people call me the Defender. I would have been in jail right now if I killed, but I didn't. That's good. I'm glad you didn't kill anybody. Adam doesn't know his Zodiac sign. He was born on March 14. You know, Adam, that's pretty easy to look up. I'm going to tell you that Taurus is late March. But you're not late March, you're mid-March, so March 14 is actually Pisces. So, Adam, you're a Pisces, whatever that means for you. Little recommendation, Pisces Iscariot, an album by Smashing Pumpkins. Great album, check it out. So, Melanie's saying, come back and look it up, or ask your friend or something. So, Adam is a Pisces, that's how it is. The last couple games, they haven't saved my name. I guess you gotta create a player first, I don't know. No record. Okay. So I learned my lesson. So they're not going to save my name
Spurs versus Grizzlies.
unless I create a player first. I didn't realize that. Ooh, Melanie's saying Cancer is above me and the most deadly. If you say so, you're never going to guess what my sign is. It's Cancer. Born the first week of July, and that's how it is. I guess I'm deadly. I don't know. Ooh, give me that ball!
For 3. For 3. Score. Passes. Passes. For 2. Score. For 3. Passes. For 3. Score. Raises up. Scores.
All right, so Adam's saying Termel 000. That doesn't sound like a real code, but I'll try it, Adam. I will try it because you are the man and you love Hangtime. So we will try Termel 000.
Raises up. Passes. For three. Scores.
Oh, you know that's in. Wide open 3 off the rebound. You know it.
Raises up. Scores.
Okay.
Raises up. Raises up. Scores.
There it is. Alley-oop. Give it to him. Give it to David.
Passes. Passes. Scores.
We tried. We had 2 defenders.
Passes. For three. Passes. For three.
Ah. Adam saying Kurt Cobain was Pisces. And Melanie saying my friend's channel is called Rain Mator. Alright. What is that channel? What do they do on that channel? Let me know. Maybe I'll check it out.
Raises up. Scores.
Adam or Melanie saying which I use the songs in movies for. Alright.
Scores.
Good to know. Good to know.
Raises up. Scores. Passes. Raises up. Passes.
Ooh! One more alley-oop and the team is on fire.
Passes.
I'm just saying.
For two. Scores.
Well, there goes that dream.
Scores. Passes. Passes. For two. Scores. Scores. Passes. 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 Raises up. Passes. Scores. Passes. Scores.
Rainimator.
Passes.
Alright, I got you.
For two.
Oh, I was right there.
For three. Passes.
Oh, I tried to kick it out.
Passes. Passes.
Ah!
Passes. For three. Scores.
There it is. Wide open. Sean Elliott.
Passes. Passes. For three. For three.
I was open, that's all I'm saying. I was open. Sean Elliott, 4 for 11 on 3 is not good. But you know, we're winning, so I'm not sure what the what you want to say to that is.
Passes. Passes.
Oh, I thought they were going to guard him,
Passes. For three.
and I was wrong. They guarded me.
Passes. Passes. For two.
Oh! He's on fire.
Passes. For three.
Oh, nice. Using that drone action.
Raises up. Scores.
He got past me and he scored. That happens.
Scores. Passes. Raises up. Scores.
Alley-oops, tough to defend.
Passes. Passes. For three. Passes. Passes.
Ooh, I thought I had that block. I was wrong.
Score! Pass it. Pass it. For three. He's feeding it.
Ooh!
He's got fire. Pass it. Pass it. For two.
Oh, get that up!
For three. Score! Pass it. Raises up. Score!
Oh. It happens.
Pass it. Score! Pass it.
All right, all right.
Score!
The clips with the songs are not in the movie, says Mel.
Pass it. Score!
Man, they're making a little comeback. It's the Grizzlies.
Pass it. Pass it. Score! Pass it. Pass it. Pass it. Pass it. For three. He's feeding up. Pass it. For two. Score!
Ah! I would have been on fire. Ooh, nice defense.
Pass it. Pass it.
Ooh, get that out of my schlouse. Sean Elliott, good defender.
Raises up. He's feeding up.
I was there again. Didn't work.
Score! Pass it. For two. Score!
Ooh, man,
Score!
they're getting their defense on. That's for sure.
For two. Score!
So I'm just gonna do a little hook shot, little
Pass it.
sneaky sneak. Ooh, gets the steal, and that's ball game. And that's ball game.
For two.
And that's ball game. Thompson, you trying to beat all the teams? I am, but I think I realized you got to create a player. You got to create a name first. You can't, just like NBA Jam, that was a beatdown. Could have been worse. They played some good defense. In the DJ Jam Tournament Edition, you can just, or NBA Jam Original, you just type in your name and your pin, and you're good to go. I think in Hangtime, I think you got to create a player. And so I'm going to go ahead and create a player. Because I just played the Grizzlies 3 times, and I beat them. But so I'm going to be Elliot. I'm going to go ahead and do my birthday so I don't forget. And I'm going to go ahead and look up what Sean Elliott's attributes are so that I can be accurate. And that's because I don't want to get an unfair advantage. That's not what I'm all about. I'm not about an unfair advantage. Alright, here we go. Sean Elliott. He's at 8 on speed. And that's pretty good. He is a 4 on power. That's average. Shoot, he is an 8. This is an 8 on shoot. He is a 7 on dunks. Four on steal, and 5 on blocks. So as you can see, he's a pretty good player. He's not in the conversation of tier 1 or S tier. But Sean Elliott, a very solid player. And he is a key factor to why the Spurs are a tier 1 team in NBA Hangtime for Super Nintendo. Now I gotta look up Sean Elliott's his weight and his height. So, he was actually drafted 3rd overall in the 89 draft. 2-time All-Star. Okay, so he's 6'8". Oh man, that's gonna take some attributes. And he's 205 pounds. Okay. Okay. Let's give him the super rebound and the stealth turbo. Elliot, new pin. We got it. We're good. We're good to go. So this is a Sean Elliott campaign. All right, Melanie. See you soon. You got to make a clip of the movie now. It happens. So we just created a player, Elliot, and we're doing that so that we can do a campaign. There it is. There it is. Custom character. We're going to lock in the attributes. We're going to play as Sean Elliott. Adam's saying, what is your favorite game system? Damn! Damn! That is tough. That is tough. Ooh, my head is weird. My head is weird. I didn't mean to be an alien, but here we are. I'll change it after the next game. Adam, that is a tough question. That is a true question. It is between the Nintendo Entertainment System and the Super Nintendo. There really aren't any other competitors. I love the Nintendo 64. But it's really between those two systems. And I don't know. My favorite video games of all time are on the NES. Nice shot, nice fade away by Vancouver. But if we're talking overall, it might be the Super Nintendo because I mean, just look at what we do on Monday nights, playing the Super Nintendo Open. You know, we're able to do it multiplayer. We're able to play a lot of different games, have a lot of fun. And to me, that's when retro video games are at their best. Is when you're playing multiplayer. You know what I'm saying? So you got games like FIFA International Soccer, which we played more than one video on the Super Nintendo Open. And and it's a really fun game if you play by yourself, but it's even more fun if you play with other people, especially if you can play with 3 other people, like we have been on Monday nights. So, in that, I guess I just mentioned all that to say that's an argument. There it is. That's an argument for the Super Nintendo being my favorite system of all time. Adam's saying mine is the PS2. Great system. I played some Madden on the PS2. I played some non-sports games on the PS2, such as Lord of the Rings. I really liked Lord of the Rings. Ooh, nice rebound by Elliot. Oh, that would have been a fire. There it is. He's on fire. Oh, I was there, dude. I was there, and I was on fire. Nah. Oh, I was there. In this version of the game of NBA Jam, series, it's not as easy to, if you're penetrating the lane like that, it's not as easy to kick it out for the open shot like it is in NBA Jam Tournament Edition. And I think that I feel like that was a strategic move by Midway to there it is, to make it a little harder to get on fire, and that's to their credit, because fire is elusive, and it makes sense that it's challenging to get that. Fire has the potential to win you the game. So Adam's saying, was I a Tony Hawk's Pro Skater? I wasn't a great one. I really enjoyed it on the probably PlayStation 2 and also Dreamcast. Woo! It's such a great game. And when people talk about retro sports video games, they definitely should be talking about Tony Hawk Pro Skater. It's so good. It's so good. It's so nostalgic. it's so, it embodies what the best of what video games could do at the time. And to me, that's what retro sports video games, if they're worth playing today, they're an example of the best that the system could do at the time, you know? And that's Tony Hawk Pro Skater. N64 was great. Ooh, wanted that block. PS2. Ooh. Alright, Vancouver on a little run here. Oh, nice defense. Alright, I gotta focus up. What's up, Ricardo Ramey? See you in the chat. He's saying, "Hey, I remember this game. It was awesome. I tell you. Yeah, it's fun. I'm just hanging out late on a Friday night playing. You know, my roommate and I were just we were getting waxing nostalgic about 90s NBA, especially with the Netflix series The Last Dance coming out, which the first 2 episodes aired on last Sunday night. We got at least 1 episode coming out this Sunday, and I hear that it's heavily about Dennis Rodman. Rodman was, of course, a great NBA player, Hall of Famer, but he also very good in these retro sports video games that we play. So in that regard, he's an icon for sure. Thought maybe he'd miss that. Try to defend that alley-oop. They are tough, though. They are tough to defend, I'll tell you what. Ooh, there it is. There's a swat. But my boy David couldn't get the rebound. Couldn't get the ball. It happens. Oh! I wanted that last block. Sometimes it doesn't happen for you, though. Melanie is saying, well, am I dust or gold as a fighter? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Melanie's saying, some legends are told they turn to dust or to gold, and you'll remember me. Remember me for centuries. That's part of the song. It's called Centuries. Alright? Check that out. I feel you. I feel you, Melanie. Adam says, good game. I appreciate that. Alright, so we're going to go to Creative Player. We're going to change my head. We're going to change my head because that's silly that an alien is my head. That's fun, but you know what? okay. You gotta have a silly head, I feel you. We're gonna go Moses. We're gonna go San Antonio. And there it is. There it is. There it is. We're looking like Moses. We're 1-0. Here we go. All right. So they finally saved. I played 3 games, and they finally saved my game.
Spurs versus 76ers.
So I finally get to play a different team besides the Grizzlies. So here we go. All right. Ooh, give me that ball. There it is. There it is. They won the battle there. Ooh, yeah. Good steal. Good steal. You gotta be clear away from the drones if you don't want them to steal the ball from you. I was there, but he dunked on me. It's all good. It's all good. '76ers take the lead. Oh, there it is. Wanted him to kick it out. It's all good. It's all good. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Give me that. Could have goaltended and could have goaltended, maybe protected my fire. Ah, I was right there. Ricardo's saying, you really did get that mess out of here. Yeah, man. That's all I'm trying to do in these games. I'm trying to get that mess out of here. Like that right there. I wanted that mess out of there, but I missed the slap. Woo! Philly on fire. There it is. There it is. I was there for the shove. I missed it. I was there for the block. He didn't get it. Damn! Alright, Road Gamer saying, sounds 8-bit to relay to me. And Jason Graves is saying, Arcturus is a neato star. Wouldn't you say, Green Majik? I don't know what that is, Jason. Road Gamer saying that Troy said about the 8-bit relay. So Jason's saying third brightest star at night, second brightest in the northern hemisphere. I don't know about that. I would be interested to look that up. Troy saying to shut down the stream. I believe it. I've been playing in Troy's Tecmo League, and it's been a lot of fun. Road Gamer, I'll tell you what. He's got some great ideas for making for freshening up Tecmo. I'll tell you what. Troy has a great mind. There it is! Alright, he's on fire if he can get it! He's on fire if he can get it! Can't get it. Can't get it. You hate to see it. Sixers keeping it close. Ooh! Oh, it's right there. Jason Graves saying, but I'm serious, but yep, in Constellations, booties. Don't know what that is. You gotta give me more information so that I check that out. Oh yeah. Oh, it's right there.
three. Score. For three. Score. Pass. For three. Pass. For two. Score. For two. Pass. Pass. Score.
Adam saying Tom did a good job. Bring back sports games. I agree with that. He helped me rekindle my passion for retro sports video games. If it weren't for Tom, I might not have all the trophies I have right now. And I have a lot of trophies. I killed him in the fourth period. That's what that game came down to. Ricardo Ramey saying, you were straight on fire. Alright. Yeah, I got on fire. It's not easy to do, but I did it. Jason Graves saying, yeah, Adam, and Green Majik, there's a Skyview app that shows all the major stars and where they are. Pretty darn spiffy. Interesting stories with them, too. So, if you're talking about, if the app is called Skyview, I will definitely look it up. Now, Jason, so when I'm talking trophies, there are 5 that are directly related to retro sports video game. 2 of them are the Retro Sports Gaming Championship that Tom hosts for the last 3 years. Tom won the first one in 2017, and I won the last 2 in 2018 and 2019. So those are 2 Tom tournaments. He also had a Tecmo tournament called the Equalizer. The first Tecmo tournament, I didn't win. I got in the top 8. The second Equalizer tournament, I won. So that's 3 tournaments. So that means 2 more. The other 2 tournaments are NBA Jam Tournament Edition, and I wouldn't have won those tournaments without the support of the Demon Tap Retro Sports Gamer Group, which is basically what this channel is centered on. You know, I'm part of the Demon Tap group. DPS, Daniel Patrick Slattery, Mort, Matt Stanky, Lumberjack Cracks, Late Night with LJC, Brian Wong, who started his own Twitch channel recently, Phil Nauman, one of the owners of Demon Tap. You know, the home turf of a lot of these retro sports gaming. He's on fun. And Sean Cunningham. Sean is both Matt and Tom's cousin. He has competed in all of the retro sports gaming championships. a lot of the monthly tournaments that we've had at Demon Tap. Sean, and he plays in the Monday night Super Nintendo Opens that we have. And Tom's at the center of all that. So that's why I give Tom credit for anything related to all of that. Jason's saying, he's got a light version for Android. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Pass for three. Score. Pass. Score. For three. Score. Pass. Pass. Raises up. For two. Score. Pass. For two. Pass. Pass. For two. Score. For two. Pass. For three. Pass. 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 Raises up. Pass. For three. Score. Pass. Raises up. Score. For three.
So we got past the Raptors. I got some attribute points. Alvin Robertson. NBA All-Star for the Milwaukee Bucks. Whoa. Okay. Can you hear me now, Jason Graves? I'm still playing. I just haven't said anything in a minute. Just been focused on this game here. I meant to go back and
Mavericks.
change my face. There it is, Jason Graves. There it is. Glad you're with me tonight. Playing some Hangtime. Hope you're doing good. We're against the Mavericks. They're going to get some points on you. 2-0. Equalized. You got to pass me. I'm not the best blocker. Quick dunks. You'll see a lot of quick dunks. NBA Hangtime. Oh, yeah. Oh, what a steal. We were on a fast break. I was about to get some points. That happens. That happens. Dallas with the lead by 3. Oh, I was there. Yeah. Oh no, I pressed pass. How many teams did you beat so far in the challenge, says Tom? Only 3. I had to play the Grizzlies 3 times because I didn't realize that to do a campaign mode, you had to create your own identity. I thought, just like NBA Hangtime and so forth, I mean NBA Jam and so forth, you just had to I thought you had to just type in your name and PIN, but you actually have to go and create a player, and that's why you see me with the weird Moses face. I always think about Moses from the Old Testament. Wow, we are getting all the rebounds. Heating up. I gotta focus here. Ah! So I'm Moses here, aka Sean Elliot, and not very tall, but I got the attributes like Sean Elliott. There he is. And I got a great drone with David Robinson. You can't expect better than David. Oh, there's the rebound. There it is. And I beat a few teams. Oh no, kick it out. Oh. Mm-hmm. Green Majik is. Green Majik is far from dominant in this game, but I'm trying to make it happen. So, World Gamer asking an off-color question. Jason Graves saying, "Hey Tom, got a question for you. I have some slots open on my Tecmo 3 creative player. What position do you want to be?" Tom says, tight end or wide receiver, thanks. Good. Gracias, says Jason. Terry Bogard saying, "Can you play the N64 version of NBA Hangtime?" I could. I do not have that on console. Anytime you see me, Green Majik, streaming, I'm playing on console. I'm playing with whatever system it is. Right now it's Super Nintendo. Ooh yeah. Yeah. And that's just the way I enjoy doing it. This day and age, there's a lot of options you have for playing on emulator, playing on online. But I like to get the true feel, or as true as a feel as I can for a game. Whoa! So I'm not just having the fun of the game, but I'm getting the true original experience that the game was meant to. It was designed to create a certain experience, and I feel like if I'm playing on console, I'm getting closest to that experience. So, damn. So no matter what that experience is, even if it's really difficult, it's really easy, I would rather know what that experience is, and the only way to do that is on console. So that's what you see me doing. I'm playing on console through the program. One game, man, that's close. Oh. Sometimes you just gotta dish it off to the computer. Oh, I was right there. David! David! takes the lead. You know what? I can't say that I'm scared. I feel like the points that they got will catch up AI. Ooh, yeah. 11 seconds? All I gotta do is evade them, and evade them, and evade them, and that's ballgame. Real Gamer says, I heard that Nintendo 64 attracts the coronavirus. That might be misinformation. Real Gamer saying, does Brian and Troy kiss masks? That's private information, and you might not ever know the true answer to that question. And Jason Graves is saying, oh, that kind of draft. Sorry. But yeah, normal. Ain't coming back. Guaranteed. Not until the next one. Prepare for eternity. Four and 0, baby. 4-0. Sound is great, says Troy, the pro gamer. LOL. Real Gamer is saying, if sports never comes back from Corona, we might get drafted. Boom! I'm there. Milwaukee Bucks.
For three. Score. For three. Score. Pass it. Pass it. Pass it. Score. For three. Score. Raises up. Score. Pass it. For three. For three. Score. Pass it. Raises up. Score.
Glad Troy enjoys the sound for now. If the sound doesn't get optimal, you gotta let me know, because you know this channel, and you know we don't stand for less than optimal sound. So you just let us know.
For two. Pass it. Pass it. Score. For two. Pass it. For three. For three.
Troy, I'm sorry. I'm having too much fun. Troy, I'm sorry. I'm having too much fun. Troy, sorry. Troy, I'm sorry. I haven't won all the games in my Tecmo tournament games.
Raises up.
But I realized that sound is the most important thing out of everything. Oh, get out of my schloss!
Pass it. Pass it. Pass it. Raises up. Score. Raises up. Pass it. For three. Score. Raises up. Pass it. Raises up. Score. Pass it. Pass it. Raises up. Score. Pass it. For three. Pass it. For two. Pass it. Pass it. Pass it. Pass it. Pass it. For three. Score. Pass it. Score.
Troy saying, or Rogue Gamer saying, 5-5 on my end, bud. Troy. Hate sound and the cosmos. Troy for Biden. And editing creepy Biden. Damn straight.
Pass it. Score. Score. Pass it. Raises up. Pass it. Raises up. Score. Raises up. Score. Pass it. Score. Pass it. Raises up. Score. Score. For two. For two. He's heating up. Pass it. For two. Pass it. Pass it. Pass it. Pass it. Score. Raises up. Raises up. Pass it.
That was weird. Come on, Moses, says Jason Graves. That's right. Honestly, I just don't know what head to choose for my dude. Oh, is this? Is it classic?
For two.
Oh, is this?
For two. Passes. Scores.
Wow. Okay. Okay. That's okay. Oh.
He's heating up. Scores. Passes. Raises up. Scores.
That's fine. Tied game. That's okay. I'm not scared. I'm not scared.
For three.
I've been. Oh, David Robinson.
Scores.
David, we got a drone like David Robinson.
Passes. Raises up. Scores. Raises up. Scores.
4-point game.
Passes. Raises up. Scores.
2-point game.
For two. Scores. For two. Scores.
Oh! I was there. I was there.
For three. For two. For three.
That was scary. There can't be a better head than that, says Jason Graves. Jason, you choose the head. You choose the head, because there's gotta be a better head. You know what I'm saying? You choose the head. Tell me what head, and I'll be right back. I'm not feeling confident with this head. It's all about confidence, you know what I'm saying? That's right. World Gamer saying Demon Tap praise PBR had evil pinball, ISIS, turnings.
No!
So these are the heads, and I need you to tell me which head to do. And I will be right back. Gotta pee. Let me know. Damn! Troy said I'm fired. Come on, Moses, says Jason Graves. Real Gamer saying, join Tro and Brian next week. And Anthony's. Real Gamer saying 85 Bears. Jason Graves saying, you really had the best one. And Real Gamer. Troy said you're fired. RSG would hate Troy's prose, actions, productions. Chief Crazy Buffalo saying Jags. I don't know what that is, but let's look for some Jags, alright? Chief Crazy Buffalo, good to see you in the chat. Let me know what head you want for my player Elliot. We got the pig. We got the Martian. We got the man with the hat. The clown. The horns. Wolf. Alien. Sheep. Middle Eastern man. Boy. Fat woman. Chicken. Beard man. Weird man. Wonky man. Moses. So anybody in the chat, let me know what head you want for my next several games. I think I got 3 more games in me. It's 2:13 a.m. Chief Crazy Buffalo saying, Yumo broke ice today. That's nice. That's good. I'm drinking some dragon's milk. Real Gamer saying, don't let Troy take you out for drinks, brah. I have hung out with Troy in Green Bay for drinks, and he's a good guy. And his sons are great too. So I got 60 seconds on the clock. Tell me what head to be for the next 3 games. I'm going to try to give these next 3 games. Real Gamer saying, Dragon's Milk was made by ZB Troilo. And Cheap Crazy Buffalo saying, hey dude, looks like a tweaker that lived in my neighborhood when I was growing up. So I just need you guys to tell me which head to be. And again, I'll give you one more spin. We got Moses, Pig, Smiley, Ball Cap, Clown, Horns, Wolf, Alien, Sheep, Mustache, Boy, Fat Girl, Chicken, Beardy, Nosy, Flappy, and Moses. Let me know. The hat. Okay. Alright, there it is. That's all I needed. I appreciate you chipping in. Whoa. I don't know what that was. Anyway. We're 5-0, and we're going with Ball Cap. We're going to try to get 3 more dubs, and then we'll call it a night. I'm going to try to give you my top 5 defensive player that's right. I'm going to try to give you my best effort. We're going to go San Antonio.
Spurs versus Timberwolves.
Seriously, Green Majik, check out Mark Herman's channel on YouTube. I will, I promise. Right now I'm dialed in on Hangtime, but I will check on Mark Herman's channel on YouTube. They got the tap That's okay. I was behind the line. That's fine. Whatever. And that's how you score in hang time. You go with the alley-oop. And if you can't defend the alley-oop, then they're just gonna get points. Oh, he's on fire. Now he's on fire, but that doesn't mean he knows how to defend the fire. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I was trying to hold the ball for that last shot, but they still stole it, and that happens. You got a channel on YouTube, Green Majik? I do, but I don't give a lot of effort toward. I don't give any effort towards it because I love what we're doing with the Retro Sports Gamer channel here on YouTube, and I don't have anything really personally to add to that. I do enjoy other retro video games that aren't sports related, like Mega Man, Castlevania. It's kind of stuff that you would think that Matt Stanky, Lumberjack Cracks would be into. He and I were birds of a feather in that regard. But I don't feel led to do a series on those things. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, missed 2 threes in a row. So yeah, this is my channel. You know what I'm saying? This is it's Tom's passion. Tom created it. I'm one of the players in the game. And we got a lot of great players. Some people like DPS. Oh, it's right there! I was right there. Some players like DPS, he's doing his own thing right now. In these strange times where he is doing his own thing, trying to keep his position in his company alive. More, I hear from him via Facebook Messenger. He seems to be doing okay. thankfully for me, this is a good outlet for me to stay social and to be gaming through the Retro Sports Gamer channel. Damn. Okay. I thought I had that. Okay. Wow. More dreams off shotgun, says Will Game. Raining 3 says Tom. Not so much in that last quarter. Only won by 2. 5 for 13 on threes. Not amazing. Cherokee Parks. Tom Gugliotta, a great player in this game. You have to wonder, playing the computer, do they take into account the player attributes that they have? Or is it just rubber band AI? You don't know.
No!
Sean Elliott, I think he was 6'8". And again, with Sean Elliott because I'm calling out Rogue Gamer saying that's not real. So so Sean Elliott is 6'8", 205 pounds. So I'm just interested in doing a run through with the Spurs. Sean Elliott.
Versus
He's a tier 2, tier 1 player in NBA Hangtime. David Robinson, definitely a tier 1 player. So he's my drone. So as a tier 1 player as my drone, wow. Okay. See, that was a lot. That's still a lot. Okay. Oh, it's right there. That's fine. Sometimes you miss the shot, but woo! Tom's saying, have you played NBA Give and Go? Not much, but I did check it out a little bit on YouTube because I think it was one of our followers referenced it. And you know, when someone gives us a suggestion, we're gonna take it seriously. NBA Give and Go looked okay. I don't see it as better than NBA Live, the NBA Live series. You know, Monday night we played NBA Live 95, I believe. Wow. NBA Give and Go. It's a novelty. You know, it's north south kind of situation. Honestly, I'd rather play NCAA basketball on Super Nintendo, especially if it's 4-player, which I think it might be. It has the Mode 7 element to it that's really unique. So that'd be my preference, but you know, we really should play all the games that people want us to play. You know what I'm saying? We need to check those out. If they're curious about it, if they're wondering how it looks from a competitive standpoint, we need to play those games. And that's what Monday night Super Nintendo Opens are for. Tom, I'll just let you know that I was talking to my brother today, John, and he seems pretty interested in joining us in the Super Nintendo Opens. So I'm going to order him a controller. Hopefully he'll get there ASAP, and he will be able to join us as soon as Monday night in playing some of these games. And you know, he doesn't just play sports games, but he is influential. He has been influential in letting me in helping me be who I am in the competitive retro sports gaming field. You know, we've played a lot of games on NBA Jam Tournament Edition competitively together. So I give him a lot of credit. Before me and DPS played competitively, I give my brother a lot of credit. He knows video games. He plays newer games, but he knows retro games as well. He understands it. He knows the joy. So hopefully he can join us on Monday night. He can play some of these games with us. Damn. Sorry to hear that Troy beat you 2 out of 3 on Tecmo. I hope that was recorded so I can go back and watch it. I learned a lot out of watching Tecmo recorded. Especially if it's people who I know their styles. And I feel like, Tom, I know your style. I know your strengths. you don't really got a lot of weaknesses in Tecmo NES. At this point, you're one of the great Tecmo players. Very few weaknesses, if any, but I know what you are comfortable with. And I would say that quarterback scrambling is your number one comfort. So it's helpful for me to see how you adapt to different matchups and teams. You know what I'm saying? So anytime I can watch Tom play competitively, I do it. Ooh, rejected. See, I was trying to get him to the computer. There it is. Whatever. Tom saying I can't tap, that's a weakness. I feel you, but you know what? That just means that certain plays in the Tecmo playbook aren't your strength, and that's fine. What that means is if you can't tap, your game plan can't be tap focused. It has to be strategy focused. And that's what I figured out playing Tecmo Online. Obviously, I've played a lot of Tecmo in the Demon Tap League. But that's kind of that's a sample size that's a little bit skewed because, oh, it's on Twitch? All right, I'll watch that, Tom. I'll watch it tomorrow. I gotta work, but I'll also watch that. The games that I've played in the Tecmo Demon Tap League, a lot of it has to do with familiarity with opponents, and that's one of my strengths, is playing to my opponent. And that's great, but that only works if you know your opponent and you know what they're trying to do. So I don't think I'm necessarily won more games than Tom one-on-one, but something that does help me out is knowing what Tom likes to do, knowing his preferences, you know? Knowing the teams that he's great with. I know he loves the Lions. He's good with the teams that he's played in the Demon Tap Tecmo League, like the Jets and the Packers. I know that a lot of times he's looking for the long bomb. But I also know, recently, having played Tom online and just watched some of his games, that Tom's really committed to the run. And he's really been effective with the run. You don't have to get a lot of long runs in Tecmo to be successful. But you just have to get some runs. and Tom knows that, and Tom is good at choosing runs, even when conventional wisdom says to like maybe pass. He's good at choosing run instead, and maybe busting one out. And that's a sign of mature Tecmo player. Elliot. Tom saying, I think when I play a lot of games online in a row, my defensive play calling is lazy. I feel you. You know what? You know what's interesting is you say it's lazy, but I feel like the play calling. You know what? You know what, Tom? This is what I feel like the truth is. Ooh, I was right. I was right there. So I feel like when it comes to calling on offense for Tecmo, the main thing is being unpredictable. Being unpredictable and getting and just moving the ball along. It's not about and through that, through the defense giving you what it gives you, you will get some big plays. Especially if you have a mismatch. If they're a linebacker and you're a dominant wide receiver, you're going to get some mismatches. You got to take your shots. If they call run and you're a quarterback with some high speed, like Marino, you're going to check it down and you're going to get some first downs. But on defense, this is what I feel like on defense. On first down, you want to call run. You want to call run. And what run does is, if it's a called play, you blow up the play -3 to 5 yards. And that's a great way to start a defensive series. If you don't call the play, you put a linebacker in the box. I think it's usually the linebacker 3. He guards the run. And you can usually get the run, if it's not a called play, within 3 yards. So you're 2nd and 7. That's a good place to be on defense. 2nd and 7. Because then the offense has to start making choices. You know what I'm saying? They're not so relaxed. And that's what you want to do on defense in Tecmo. You want the offense to not be super relaxed. That's the difference between play calling on offense and defense. Tom saying Troy slept like a champ after his win. Jason Graves saying, I've been watching games too. He falls asleep sometimes on passing to the right. I feel you. Oh, I was trying to have him kick it out. Damn! A lot of times they don't, ooh, we got a couple. Yeah, Tom's saying he can't reliably arrow trick online. You know, I don't rely on the arrow trick ever. I like that it is a skill people can use. Especially Mort, because he's our boy. But you know what? Either a guy's open or it's not. And a lot. And really, it comes down to whether the commitment. Comes down to whether you are committed to. Oh, I was there. Whew. Sometimes it takes one push to get the dub. You know what I'm saying? Spurs advance. Wow. I got him the first period and then I just fucking got beasted. But you know what? That's okay. We're gonna play at least one more game. No, we're gonna do one or two more games. Crazy Buffalo is saying, once a vegan, all that bacon is made soybeans. Never a truer word has been spoken. Brian says, play more, says Rogue Gamer. And Cheap Crazy Buffalo is saying, NFL should add the Rogue like the CFL. Rogue Gamer saying, bacon, the greatest thing ever. So, what I need you guys to tell me about is, how do you feel about the Packers selecting Jordan Love in the first round Tell me how you feel about it. Because it's a big deal. It's a big deal. Oh, it's right there. Alright. We got a couple messages retracted. I don't know what that's about. Woo! Alright, Jason Graves saying, I have no idea. The NFL died when they literally put a hit on their MVP Cam Newton. I'm not crazy. I know what I'm talking about. And then Chief Crazy Buffalo is saying, and don't get me started on the running back we took in the second round. Dude, I will not get you started. Melanie Beaver is saying, I'm still here. Jason Graves saying, his MVP season, do you remember before the big NFC Championship game? Unmarked car that T-boned his SUV and totaled it? Yes. That was just one attempt. Real Gamer saying, is this retro, son? I don't know. I don't know.
Green. He's heating up. 1-2. Green. Pass it. Pass it. 1-2. Pass it. Pass it. Pass it. Pass it. Pass it. Green. Pass it. Pass it. Green. Pass it.
Woo! Rogue Amber saying, Retro might be Jesus' half brother.
Pass it. Green.
Just saying.
1-2. 1-2. 1-2. Pass it. 1-2. Pass it. Pass it. Green. Pass it. Pass it. 1-2. Pass it. Pass it.
Jason Graves is saying, I can also prove to you that the NBA killed Reggie Lewis, Andreas, and Petrovic, but now I'm just showing up.
1-2.
Might as well call cats out of the Dude, that's weird, man. You are pushing some buttons, man. You are pushing some buttons. Because you were talking about some NBA Jam original homies. And to me, that's hollow ground. So if you ever want to personally message me and talk to me about that, that's hollow ground, buddy. Wow, okay. Damn! I didn't think that was going to happen, but it did.
Green. Pass it. Green.
Wow, they're on fire. That's chill. That's chill.
Pass it. Green. Pass it. Green. Two. Pass it. Pass it. Raises up. Pass it. Pass it. For two. Pass it. Raises up. Pass it. For three.
Wow. Did you win? Says Jason Graves. I did not. I took a quarter off, and I lost.
Spurs versus Nets.
The Nets won, man. Last game of the night, 3:04. Let's go.
Pass it. Raises up. For two. Score. Pass it. Pass it. Score. For two. Pass it. For two. Score. He's eating up. Pass it. Pass it. For three. Score. For two. Score. For two. Pass it. For three. Score. Pass it. Pass it. Pass it. Pass it. For three. He's heating up. For two. Score.
He's off fire. Boom! Troy does love overtime.
Pass it. For three. Score. Pass it. Raises up. Score. Raises up. Score. Pass it. Pass it. For two. Score. Raises up. Score. For two. Score. Pass it. For three. Pass it. For three. For two. For two. Score. Pass it. Pass it. For three. Score. Pass it. Pass it. For two. Score.
Appreciate that, Jason Graves saying, what's your channel name? Boiling Jam. I don't really do anything outside of the Retro Sports Gamer channel. If you search on YouTube Green Majik, some stuff will come up, but I haven't really done much solo, you know what I'm saying?
For three.
Maybe one day, but not recently, you know what I'm saying?
For three. Pass it. For two. For two. Pass it. For two. For two. Score.
Oh, it's right there.
He's heating up. Pass it. For three. Pass it. Score. Score. Pass it. For two. Score. Pass it. Pass it. For three. Score. Pass it. Pass it. For three. Pass it. Score. Pass it. Pass it. For two. He's heating up. For three.
Jason Graves didn't like Discord. It happens. You can't like everything. Yeah, I feel you. I'll diss your chord, says Chief Crazy Buffalo. Dude, real talk.
For three. For two.
He's on fire, you say? Oh.
For two.
Oh.
For two. Pass it. Score. For two. Score. Pass it. Score.
How to message ye, says Jason Graves.
Pass it. Pass it. For three. For two. Pass it. Pass it. Pass it. Pass it. Pass it. Score. Raise it up. Pass it. Pass it. For three. For three. Pass it. Pass it. For three. Score. Pass it. For three. He's heating up.
It's yeet, not ye.
For three.
Cheap, crazy buffalo. Best quarantine sandwich? Go! Fuck. Turkey and Swiss. Alright, guys. I just got some attribute points. One more game for the stream. 3:14 a.m. Let's go! One more stream. One more stream. One more. Alright, I'm 9-1. One more game. One more game. One more game. Let's go! Beer! Says Cheap Crazy Buffalo. Troy says making a fool out of yourself on Twitter. Nah. No, Troy's the man. He's leading, he has a league in Tecmo
versus Nugget.
It is fun as hell, man. I'm having the time of my life.
Pass it. For three. Score. For three. Score. Score. For three. Score. Raise it up. For three. Pass three. Pass. Score. For three. Score. Pass. Pass. For two. Score. For two. Pass. Pass. For two. Score. Pass. Pass. Raises up. Pass. Pass. For three. He's heating up. Pass. Raises up. Score. Pass.
Alright, have a good night, Jason Graves. Have a good night.
Pass. Raises up. He's heating up. Score. He's heating up. Pass. Pass. Score. Score. Pass. For three. Score. Pass. Pass. He's heating up. Pass. Pass. For three. Pass. Pass. Score. Pass. 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 For two. Pass. Pass. For three. Score. Pass. 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 Score. Pass. 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 For three. Pass. Score. For two.
Hot to trot, baby. Hot to trot. Hot to trot.
Pass. For three. Score. Raises up. He's heating up. Pass. Pass. Score. Raises up. Score. Pass. Score. Pass. Pass. For three. Pass. For three. Pass. For three. Score. Raising up. Raising up. Score. Pass for three. Pass. He's heating up. Raising up. Pass. Pass for three. Score. Pass. Pass for two. Score. Pass. Pass. Raising up. Pass. Raising up. Pass. Score. For three. Spurs versus Nuggets. For three. Pass. For two. Pass. For two. Pass. 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 For three. Score. Pass. 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 Score. Score. Pass. 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 For three. Score. For three. Score. Pass. Pass. Score. For three. For three. Score. Pass. Pass. For two. Score. Raises up. Pass. Score. For three.
Troy doesn't know about the Amish, you know what I'm saying?
Score.
Troy knows a lot, but he doesn't know about the Amish. Only you and I.
For two. Raises up. Score.
Block or bats.
Pass. Raises up. Score. Pass. Pass. Raises up. Score. For three. Score. Raises up. For pass. For three. Pass. For two. For two. Score. For three. Score. Pass. Score. Raises up. Pass. Score. Raises up. Pass. Pass. For two. Pass. For two. Score. Score. Pass. Pass. For two. Pass. For three. For two. Raises up. Score. green. Pass it. Pass it. Pass it. For green. Score. Pass it. Pass it. Pass it. Pass it. Score. For green. Score. Pass it. Pass it. Score. Pass it. Pass it. Pass it. Pass it. For two. Score. Pass it. For green. He's keeping out. Pass it. Pass it. Score. Pass it. For green. He's keeping out. Pass it. Score. Pass it. For green. Pass it. Score. For two. For two. Score. Pass it. Raises up. Score. Pass it. Pass it. For green. Pass it. For green. Score. Score. Pass it. Pass it. Score. Pass it. For green. Pass it. Pass it. Score. Score. For two. Score.
Perez, playbook.
Spurs versus Warriors. Raises up. For two. Score. For three. Pass. For three. Score. For three. For two. Score. Score. Pass. Raises up. Pass it. Pass it. For three. Pass it. Score. For three. Score. Pass it. Pass it. Pass it. For two. Score. For three. Pass it. For two. heating up. Raises up. Pass it. Pass it. Score. For three. Score. Pass it. Pass it. Score. Pass it. For two. Score. Pass it. Pass it. For three. Score. Score. Pass it. For two. For two. For two. Pass it. For two. Score. Pass it. For two. Pass it. Pass it. Pass it. Pass it. For two. Score. For two. For two. For three. For two.
No. No suggestions.
Raises up. Pass it. Pass it. Pass it. Score. For three. Pass it. For three. Heating up. For three. Score. Pass it. For three. Score. Score. Pass it. For two. Heating up. Pass it. Raises up. Pass it. For two. For two. Score. Raises up. Pass it. Pass it. For two. Score. Pass it. For two. Score. Raises up. Score. Pass it. Raises up. Pass it. Score. Pass it. Score. For three. Score.
That's right!
Pass it. Pass it. For three. Score. for two. He's heating up. Raises up. Pass it for two. Pass it. Score. Raises up. Pass it.
Alright, that feels good. Alright, y'all, it's time to call it quits. Streaming for a couple hours. As the Spurs greeted my own player, Elliot. "13 games, 11-2, and that's where we're gonna end it. Hope you had a good time watching. Appreciate everyone jumping in the chat. This is a classic retro sports video game. NBA Hangtime, the Super Nintendo. Thanks for watching.